Hello and welcome to AGTube Central. I'm Izzy from the channel Ovation, and today I'm here with 𝔸𝕠𝕦𝕥. You can go ahead and introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm Hannah. I run the channel 𝔸𝕠𝕠𝕦𝕥.
Yes, so today we're going to be talking a bit about your channel, your AGSMs, and the 35th anniversary dolls and what you hope for the fall line. So first we'll talk about you and your channel. So my first question is, what made you want to start AGTube?
Well, my dad's coworkers' daughters had an AGTube channel, which is the Chicago Creative Sisters, and they needed like a prop for a video, and then I started watching their channel and I thought it was super cool, so I started making my own.
Oh, that's really cool. I didn't know that. I knew that you were friends with like the Sound of Zero and Sunshine Lemons AG, but I didn't really know the exact story. So I think that's really cool. So how do you come up with your AGSM storylines? Because they're so creative. Like, I seriously could never think of those.
Thank you. I don't know. I have a running list on my phone, like even if they're like small ideas of things I just like think of in school or at home, and then I like combine things sometimes.
That's a really good way of doing things. Like when I used to do stop motions, which I can no longer do, my storylines would literally like, they weren't even that good. Like there was just like random things that I thought of, and then like at the end, like I was just like, okay, I cannot do this anymore. So anyways, the next question, how long does it take you to film? Because your stop motions are so smooth. Like when I used to do stop motions, like it wouldn't take me super duper long, but that's probably because mine were like super choppy and it's not like I made good stop motions. So how long does it take you to film your stop motions?
Well, I just got off of school, but when I was in school, like about 2 weeks because of like making sets and like having time. But now that I'm on summer break, probably like a week or a couple days if I'm like working nonstop.
2 weeks, that's crazy. Oh my gosh, I could never do that. Like, that is so crazy. What do you use to edit?
I use WeVideo.
Ooh, I've never heard of that.
Yeah, my dad used to get it for free because of his job, but I have like the premium subscription.
Ooh, that's cool. I use Filmora X, I think it is now. It doesn't work sometimes. It's kind of annoying. Like, honestly, like if I'm like needing a video to get out super quick, then it doesn't work, and it is so annoying. And then it keeps asking me to update, but I'm scared to update because then I'm afraid it's gonna like crash on me and I'll never be able to edit on there again.
Yeah, because I'm pretty sure you said in a different podcast that you're Android too, so like I don't have iMovie.
Yeah, I know. I always get made fun of for having Android phones, and like I feel like not everybody, but a lot of AGTubers do either use iMovie or start off by using iMovie. Either way,
Yeah.
they like use iMovie, and I never got to use iMovie. Like I have a app called YouCut, and it's pretty good, but like never had iMovie.
Yeah.
Okay, so now we're gonna go ahead and talk about the 35th anniversary dolls. So my first question is, do you own any Pleasant Company dolls? If so, which ones? And if not, do you wish you did own a Pleasant Company doll?
No, I don't own any, but if I could, maybe Felicity, because I'm not a big fan of her pin curls, but I really love her eyes.
Yes, oh my gosh. I feel like, well, when they brought her back into like the Be Forever part, like they changed a lot on her. Like sometimes they don't change too much on the dolls, but there were like a lot of changes. Like her eyes were dimmed definitely a lot. So I feel like getting the original would be a lot different than getting like the Be Forever version.
Yeah.
How do you feel about the total re-release of the dolls?
I think it's super cool, and like just like your video that you made a couple weeks ago, for like collectors that already have the dolls and like they're trying to sell them, I don't think it's the best, but for like the newer collectors, and if like you wanted to get the dolls for like a reasonable price, I think it's super cool.
Yeah, I definitely agree. Like, especially since like the dolls came out in like the 80s. A lot of people's parents were born during that time, so like maybe they got a doll. American Girl wasn't like super popular back then, but maybe they got a doll, and then now like the kid gets to get one of the original dolls that maybe the parents got to like experience or something. So I definitely think from that perspective, it's really cool for them to have that.
Yeah, it is.
Would you rather the release to not have happened over happening, I guess?
I like that it happened.
Yeah, I think it made some things like spiced up. Like it's cool how they did a 35th anniversary kind of thing instead of just like ignored that they've been around for 35 years.
Yeah, like I like that they brought back like the original books and like me outfits because Addie's me dress is super pretty.
Yes, oh my gosh, definitely the books and the me outfit, like the original book cover, it's like so like, oh, so cool. And then like the whole me outfits, sometimes, not all the time, but sometimes the original me outfit is like more realistic to the time. I feel like for Addie that might be true, but I definitely do like her original me outfit.
Yeah.
How do you think the rarity of the dolls will be affected due to the re-release?
I don't know because I'm pretty sure most of them have neck strings. I'm not sure on that, but if it's like a Pleasant Company doll with like the name on the back, maybe people would still buy it, but they could still get a newer one right from American Girl.
Yeah, I definitely agree. Like there's obviously a difference. Like when you're putting it on eBay, you could be like original 1992, for example, doll or something like that. So like people know that was like one of the originals. But the thing is, if somebody doesn't put like the exact year, then you might think you're getting like one of the original Pleasant Company if they didn't like take a picture of like the stamped Pleasant Company neck. So you might get scammed possibly, I guess, but I don't really know how that would work out, especially because like the release just happened a couple weeks ago. So I don't really think a lot of people, I mean, there's obviously going to be people selling them, but like I feel like time will really tell.
Mm-hmm.
Last for the section, do you think the re-release price is worth it? It's like $150, I think.
Yeah, I think it is because they come with like all their accessories, like the original accessories, and then like obviously their outfits and like the actual dolls.
Yeah, definitely the outfits. Like that's a big thing. Like even like Addie, who's been around for quite a bit, like she was already sold before the 35th anniversary on like Molly or whatever. Mm-hmm. So like the doll might not be as rare, but the outfit definitely is.
Yeah.
Okay, so now we're going to switch gears and we're going to talk about the fall line. American Girl has promised to make this line as diverse as possible. And honestly, there's not really a lot of leaks that we have from this fall line at all. Like that they just like released a couple things on like Instagram posts or whatever, but they haven't really like we don't really have main leaks. But let's say that there's going to be 5 dolls. That is honestly a really random number. I have no idea how many dolls there's going to be, but just design each one of them, name them, like make a look for them or hobby or whatever. You don't have to go like super in depth, but I mean if you want to, you can.
Oh wow. Okay.
I know it's a lot. You can take a couple minutes to think.
I really like 58's hair, and I'm so sad that they might be retiring her.
I know. I saw those leaks. Oh my gosh.
And like if they use her for the fall line, that's just like sad because she's so pretty.
I know. Like I want diverse dolls, but I don't want them to reuse other dolls. Like creativity, please.
Like Gabriella was recycled.
I know, oh my gosh.
But for like hobby wise, I think having a doll that's like actually plays like softball or soccer would be really cool, or volleyball, because they have like the dolls that actually do dance and then also the Truly Me sets, but they don't really have like any dolls that do that. Like Julia plays basketball. And I don't think there's any dolls that play like soccer or softball.
They have like the Team USA stuff, but like if it's like a historical, I think it'd still be cool to like do like historical like sport back then in a way, even though I don't think the line's going to be historical. I think it might be modern, but I don't know about that.
Yeah.
So I just really randomly threw out the number 5 for how many dolls there would be, but how many dolls do you think would be in the line?
I don't know. I feel like 5 is a good number because of like the contemporary line for Tenny and Z and Logan was 3.
Yeah.
Those did kind of well, except for kind of Tenny.
Mhm.
Yeah, I think 5.
Yeah, I think 3 was like a really small amount. I mean, they had like Gabriella and Felicity that they released like at the same time, but they weren't really a part of the contemporary line. Like they were, but like they were also part of other lines, like Gabriella being a part of the Girl of the Year line, and then Felicity
Yeah.
being part of historical. So they're like kind of in both, I guess. But anyways, do you think you'll purchase a doll from the fall line?
I don't know, because right now I'm going to the AG store in a couple days, and I'm thinking about buying number 80.
Oh my gosh.
After her, if I was to get another doll, maybe Addie.
Mm-hmm.
Because I don't have any Addie face mold dolls.
Yes, I need an Addie face mold doll too. Yeah, I went to the AG store actually yesterday. My video is going to be coming out tomorrow. And I saw 80, and like I saw like the display, you know, like the Truly Me where they're all like next to each other. And I mean, there weren't like a really big amount of diverse dolls because I feel like they've been retiring a lot of them, like 49.
Yeah.
Oh, I love 49 and 47. I love them both. I was like, oh, okay, I'm going to get 49. 49 gets retired. Oh, I'm going to get 47. 47 gets retired. So I think I'm just going to wait for the fall line until I like make a decision on what doll to get. But in the meantime, like if there's not a decent doll on the fall line, I'd probably get Melody or some sort of Addie mold doll.
Melody is so pretty.
I know. Oh my gosh, I love her hair and braids too. Oh, it's so cute.
Yeah.
And her green dress with like the daisies. Oh,
that is so cute.
I love that. I literally almost bought that yesterday, but I'm gonna be going to one of the bigger AG stores in a couple weeks, so I wanted to save some of my money. So yes.
That's cool.
Okay, so now I'm going to go into the this or that. So the first one is Girl of the Year line or historical line.
I think the historical line, because it's really cool for like the different time periods when the Girl of the Year line is just like modern.
Yes, I actually have like a whole video on that. I definitely prefer the historical line because it's like it's like almost history but fun, and it's like the outfits and the accessories all tell a story of back then, and I think that's really cool.
Yeah, I really love the books too. Like
yes,
I read the Addie books like a couple years ago, and they were so good.
I don't think I've I actually didn't want to read like the books at first because I was like, I don't know why I didn't want to read them, but I like read the Ivy one a couple of days ago and I loved it so much, and I think I'm in the middle of, I think it might be Kit, I'm not sure, but they're actually really good, and I also love like the little illustrations too. Those are so funny.
I should read the Ivy one. I've only watched like the Amazon Prime video.
I watched that too. Oh my gosh. It was literally like the exact, like the video was the book. Like not even joking. It was like the same thing. I was like, have I read this before? But it was really just the movie. But anyways, next question. Pleasant Company era or Mattel era?
I don't know. That's hard because I think the Pleasant Company dolls, like if you have one now, they're really cool. But obviously Mattel came out with more dolls.
Yeah, and I definitely know like the Pleasant Company dolls, obviously they're going to be built different. Like some of them, obviously like with time and like wearing down, like some of them I've seen like they've become green, which is kind of weird. But I do know like they're just built different, I guess. Okay, so the next question is mix and match line, like the Truly Me mix and match line, or Dolls Collections clothes?
I feel like the Dolls Collections, because the mix and match lines, like the newest one, it's like candy themed and it's really like girly and like, yeah.
I definitely agree. I definitely would like the doll collection ones because there's like the historical ones that tell a story, and then like the modern ones, like the Girl of the Year. Like those ones are cool too. Like they have like a modern-ish, like they could be more modern, but they're still pretty modern for American Girl.
Like Joss's beach clothes from last year were
Yes.
so cute.
Oh my gosh, I love her whole like beachy collection. That is so cute.
Yeah.
Okay, so next question is, would you rather have one doll and a ton of accessories and clothes, or 5 dolls and one outfit for each?
I say one doll and a bunch of accessories and clothes.
Yeah, like you could have like so many combinations there, and like
Yeah.
you could never get old of whatever you have.
Yeah.
Okay, so would you rather have a doll house with, like dollhouse, or a doll room where you have like everything set up as the dollhouse, I guess, like on the floor or like on a shelf or something like that?
Well, right now I have a doll room, and I like that because there's not like shadows,
Oh yeah.
and like I'm not standing up for hours, but it also hurts my knees when I'm on the wood floor. But I don't know, because dollhouse, it takes up kind of less space if it's like everything stacked. But
Yeah.
doll room is just like all around. Like for mine, it's just all around the room because I can't put things in the middle, obviously.
Mhm.
So I don't know. That's hard. Maybe doll room because that's what I'm used to.
Yeah, like I started having a doll room in my closet, and like that was pretty fine. Like I also had some in like our guest room that we have in our house, but like every time somebody came, I had to like push it all and squish it all. I'm like, I cannot do that anymore. So I put it in my closet, and then eventually, like my dad built us a dollhouse, which is really, really cool. And I really love the dollhouse and everything, but I feel like if you're looking at it like playing wise, a dollhouse is definitely really good because it's easy access. You can walk all over.
Yeah.
You can do whatever you want. And I play like dolls with my little sister because she really likes to play dolls. Anyways, but as far as filming, I think it's sort of harder to film in a dollhouse because like the shelf is only a certain width where you can put the camera in. So I definitely feel like a doll room is still good for filming. So yeah. Okay, anyways. Would you rather go to an AG store once a month and always come home empty-handed, or go to the AG store every other year and get a new doll every time?
I'd go every other year because I feel like I would like try and not get something, but I would always end up bringing at least one small thing home.
Yeah, like I have a AG store. It's quite far from me, so we don't really go that often. But whenever we go, I never get something large. If I get anything large, it's probably for like Christmas or something because I do not like spending my own money. But I definitely feel like the AG store experience is really fun, but the AG store I have isn't like really, really big. So it's not like one of the New York or Chicago ones, so they don't have like a lot of stuff to do there.
Yeah.
So I feel like definitely going every other year and getting a doll is definitely a better deal for me.
Yeah.
Okay, so would you rather, like, do you like doll food or doll clothes more?
Oh, well, if it's like the Etsy foods, those are so cute. But
They
the American
are.
Girl are like just chunks of things.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I really like Etsy outfits too.
I know, oh my gosh.
But I have to say food because they're so cute, the little ones from Etsy.
I know, oh my gosh. Like, I could literally spend hundreds of dollars on, like, Etsy clothes and food for dolls. Like, the food, like, I don't know how they do it. It's, like, especially the drinks, because, like, they're hard. I don't know how they do that, but it's really cool, and they're sort of expensive, but I have no idea how I could do that, so I have to pay for it.
Yeah, like, a couple of days ago, I saw Simply Sophie AG post, like, her doll drinks, and they were so, so cute.
Oh, I think I saw that. Oh my gosh, I know. She has a lot of good Etsy, like, she always buys from Etsy, and she gets a lot of cute stuff. Okay, so the next question is, would you rather have a short hair doll or a short straight hair doll or a long curly haired doll?
Long curly hair. Because even though it's really curly, you can still do more with it.
Oh my gosh, I know, like, 67, she's probably one of my dream dolls, but I have 44, and her hair is like the little coil, like the little...
Oh, yeah.
I love the look of those, but I feel like I'm horrible with them. Like I can't keep them
Same.
under control. So like I feel bad if I were to get 67 because I feel like I'd like mistreat her somehow. But I don't know. But they're still so pretty.
Yeah, they are. I'm so bad at taking care of Gabriella's hair.
Oh my gosh, I am really, really bad too. Like, I feel like I need to go to the American Girl store and get their hair like recurled. I don't know if that's an option,
Uh-huh.
but yeah. Okay, so the next question is, would you rather have a doll with like colored hair, any colored, like pink or like blue, whatever, like crazy color like that, or just like regular hair?
Just regular. I hate the new dolls.
Yeah,
They're
I
so like, creepy.
I know. I feel like since they're trying to like tailor to like I guess the 8-year-olds, I don't know, but
Yeah.
nobody has that vibrant colored hair.
Yeah.
They also have like dolls with super long hair, which like nobody has that long hair. It's sort of
Maybe
unrealistic.
Rapunzel.
I know. Okay, so the next question is, would you rather make AGSMs for the rest of your life or take photos of your dolls for the rest of your life?
I say make AGSMs because that's what I've started doing. And
Yeah. I feel like I feel like most of like the AGSM YouTubers are kind of slowly going away because like I know Basil Mentos obviously was huge and she's gone. I know
Yeah.
Mixie Pixie 7 does AGSMs obviously, but like she's like graduating college, so I don't know where she's gonna go. I heard some rumors, but I don't know what she's gonna do I don't know. And I
her
feel like
parents are moving.
yeah, like so her whole dollhouse is gone. So I don't see her building a new dollhouse in her parents' house.
Yeah, I feel like she wouldn't do that because of
I
like,
know, right?
yeah.
I have no idea what she's gonna do now. I did hear some rumors, but I don't know yet. So I feel like what's left on AGTube as far as AGSNs, I feel like AG Jitters. I know Interstar Studios 13 is also really good. I'm literally forgetting so many, but I feel like you and AG Jitters are definitely some of the main ones left. So like, yes. Okay, and so that is actually all the questions. That's all I have. But thank you so much for coming onto the podcast. It was really, really fun to have you. And yeah, do you want to say anything to the viewers?
I'm working on some really exciting things over the summer for my channel. That's pretty much it. Expect more videos soon. And thank you for having me.
Awesome. Yay. Bye.
Bye.